I'm Sergeant First Class John Noel Howell, and I joined the Army 17 years ago. For me, I'm an infantryman. Our job is very physically demanding. We start our day with physical exercise to keep our bodies conditioned. This morning, I'm going to go for a 2-mile run, do some calisthenics, do some push-ups, some pull-ups, and prepare my body for the day ahead. Myself and my spotter are a sniper pair. We have to see long ways away through powerful telescopic optics. You have to have great vision, great physical stamina to walk to your target, to hide. You have to show great physical character and great decision-making ability because you are alone. We wear a specialized suit that we make from scratch to turn into the ghost and to look like the surrounding vegetation around us. We're literally playing hide and go seek, but it's a very, very serious game of war. So I joined the Army to travel and see the world. Currently, I am stationed in Untitled, Germany, which is about an hour north of Munich. So moving in the Army happens every 3 years on average. The Army makes it pretty easy for you. They pay for all of your transportation. They pay for you and your family's plane tickets if you're flying, mileage if you're driving, the hotels, and they give you an allowance for food every day to take some of that stress and some of that pressure away from you. They also use professional moving companies to pack your house and move it and then unpack it in your new house. So my grandfather and great-grandfather both served in the United States Army. One was an engineer in the Pacific during World War II, and the other one was a tanker in France during World War I. And so when their nation called them to serve, they stood up and said, hey, we're gonna serve our country. And in 2002, this is right after the September 11th attacks, our nation again called and said, we need people to come forward. And I signed up in 2002 during our nation's call to serve as an 11 Bravo infantryman. I'm married and I have 2 kids, and the Army helps my family succeed while I am out training. Army bases are self-sufficient cities all by themselves. So we have our own school system, we have our own after-school programs, playgrounds, daycares, shopping centers, food courts, grocery stores, barbers. Everything you can think that you need and your family needs to live and have a happy life exists on an Army base. They also provide really cool programs for families to maximize their off time and to build strong families. So one of these programs is Army Outdoor Recreation, which puts together low-cost options for families to go do really cool, unique things like scuba diving, which me and my wife did just the other day. So my wife and I are walking through this small little town near the Army base. We got here 2 weeks ago to Germany. So here we are in Kalamazoo, Germany. Beautiful town's right here next to me. At the top of this winding path is a 14th century castle. So when I wanted to join the Army, I went to the recruiter. But I said, can you show me what being a soldier is like? And he says, yeah, absolutely. There's a unit, it's a mountain infantry unit. As a kid, I loved skiing and snowboarding, hiking, rock climbing. I was just an outdoorsy kind of individual. So when I got to that mountain infantry unit, it was the wintertime, and they were skiing behind Susvies, which is a tracked vehicle with a rope, and they were holding on to it, and they were pulling up a hill, and they had their backpacks on, and they had white winter camouflage uniforms, and their rifles and machine guns. And then another group were ice climbing up an ice wall that they had there at the unit. And so I said, sign me up for this. And becoming an 11 Bravo infantryman was the best decision I ever made in my life.